5 Tottenham manager candidates to replace Nuno Espirito Santo. Tottenham have sacked Nuno Espirito Santo after just 4 months at the helm, leaving Daniel Levy, once again, looking for a new manager. The club's search for a new boss dragged on for much of the summer, and Nuno was far from first choice. A succession of failed attempts to lure men to North London meant Levy had to turn to the former Wolves boss, but 5 losses in his last 7 league games saw him axed. Read more. Antonio Conte heads to London and will be next Spurs boss if agreement reached. Boos rang around the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium following Saturday's loss to Manchester United. There had been growing discontent regarding Nuno's style of play, and Tottenham chief Fabio Paratici said, "I know how much Nuno and his coaching staff wanted to succeed, and I regret that we have had to take this decision. Have your say. Who should be Tottenham's next manager?" Comment below. Levy spoke earlier this year about restoring the club's DNA and will no doubt want a manager who aligns with that view as the search begins. Tottenham have endured a steep decline since making the Champions League final in 2019 and are in the midst of a rebuild. Harry Kane's poor form and uncertain future needs addressing, whilst the squad is also in need of a revamp. We take a look at 5 men who Tottenham could turn to. The man everyone seems to want. The Italian is the most in-demand manager currently out of a job and the heavy favorite to take over. The fact he's readily available is a huge plus, but Tottenham made moves to hire the former Chelsea boss in the summer and failed. Conte has enjoyed league success with Juventus, the Blues, and most recently Inter Milan. Manchester United have been linked with his services, and Levy may be thinking he needs to act sooner rather than later if he does want to hire the 52-year-old. Conte has been reluctant to take jobs mid-season, but a hefty offer and an impressive sales pitch could still turn his head. Read more. Conte's comments on devastating Harry Kane could excite Tottenham fans. The Brighton boss is performing wonders down on the south coast. Now into his 3rd year at the helm, Potter has the Seagulls sitting pretty in the top half and playing the type of football Tottenham fans would love to see. Several notable results have seen people stand up and take note of the English manager. Pep Guardiola hailed Potter as the best English boss in the world last term, and he's certainly being proved right. Tottenham is certainly a step up from Brighton, but the Seagulls are on the up, whilst the North Londoners are not. The Italian was in talks with Tottenham in the summer before discussions went south. Fonseca has been heavily linked with the Newcastle vacancy, so it may be a case of act now or lose out if they do want to appoint the former Roma boss. Paratici is known to be a fan, and Fonseca is out of a job and could start immediately. The 48-year-old had an impressive record at Shakhtar Donetsk but is yet to work in the Premier League. A move would represent quite the U-turn, however, with Fonseca coming out and claiming he was overlooked due to his desire to play attacking football. This appointment is hardly going to get Tottenham fans off their seat, but how is a name linked with the role in the past? He did impressively at Bournemouth for several years, guiding them from League One to the top flight before he was unable to save them from the drop. Again, he is a man out of work and is unlikely to demand the type of salary that, say, Conte will. Howe has also proven his desire to play attacking football and give young players a chance. Tottenham have a host of players whose potential is yet to be unlocked, and Howe would certainly make that a priority were he to get the job. After Nuno's sacking, which path should Spurs pursue? Take part in our survey below. It has all gone wrong since he left, so it was no surprise to see him linked with a return in the summer. Things don't appear to be overly rosy at PSG despite the Parisians storming clear in League One and sitting top of their Champions League group. Pochettino is undoubtedly the best manager of the Levy era and was regularly delivering Champions League